far. If they can get up there, they'll trigger a top in the S&P. Yeah, there goes the NASDAQ and the S&P. Like I said, they want to get into the low 80s on this S&P. Yep, yep, there you go. Trying to get to 80. This was the move. I could see the pop coming. I could just see the pop coming. We could jump out of this S&P real quick at 93 on a retest at 93. Hold on to the NASDAQ for a runner. It's not a bad strategy. You could take the pivot here at 91 if you grab that S&P trade. That's not a bad place to get out. And then hold. I'm holding the NASDAQ as a runner. I'm going to exit the S&P on another pop and hold on to my NASDAQ for a potential run to 140. I don't know that they're ready to do it, but that's the way I'm going to take it. Boom. S&P's out. Profitable trade. Letting the NASDAQ run. Run them. 65 would have been the good add or good buy in the S&P so far. They held it. Once again, I chose to buy the NASDAQ instead, but the S&P just as good. Knowing what prices were still bullish to hold on the pullback is the key. That 65 in the S&P really was, between there and 61, really was going to be important. Let's see if we can get a 5-minute close above the pivot, be on our way up. 05s, 10s, 15s, those would all fall in the S&P on an advance. We would absolutely get up there off of this bottom. See, that's what it was all about. They just wanted to get this bottom triggered first. Now go up. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Well, other than me holding on to this long runner for a chunk, most of probably the most active trading is done. I think that bottom, again, we just picked them. We picked them clean down there. It was all about time and price. Time and price. That's what makes for a turning point, not just price. Time with price. That's when we get the turn. And that's all they had to do. They had to just wait till they hit the time. Boom. Time is a fascinating component if you know how to track it. As I said, I could make a case for a conservative exit up here in the NASDAQ. 30 to 40. I could make that as the case for a conservative exit. Right as we just tap into this 22 to 30 area. That would be the conservative play. And I may just take that and call it trying to get to 5s in the S&P. Stingy bastards. Got to 2 halves. Well, there's your 30 to 40 in the NASDAQ. As I said, low hanging, this is the conservative exit for NASDAQ traders. And I just may grab it and go enjoy what's going to be a beautiful day here. Can they really run the heck out of the NASDAQ up another hundo? I'm going to try to get it. I'm going to try to get it. All right, now I'm going to take it off. Well, we pretty much held on for a monster 200 plus point trade in the NASDAQ. Just going to close that down. What a NASDAQ trade that turned out to be.